Cardinals. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Matthew Liberatore, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Into the box now, C.J. Abrams. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Popped him up. Robertson waits on it. 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Going deep today.
Ivan Castillo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nootbaar will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Settling in now, Tirso Ornelas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
To the plate now, Taylor Colway, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hudson Potts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Off pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson.
So striding forward now, Hudson Potts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. the 0-1 offering. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The pause and the 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The set and the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Leading off
Digging in now, Kramer Robertson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Robertson.
Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Batten arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Now at the plate, Nolan Gorman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a pop-up now. Overstreet is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Batten.
Leading off,
he'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matthew Batten.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the first baseman,
In now,
number
Kyle
3,
Overstreet.
Kyle Overstreet.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 8th. The
Ready
catcher,
now,
number
Peter
35.
Van Gansen will attempt to put the ball in
Van
play for a
Gansen.
change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jerriel Gonzalez.
Leading
He'll
up
start
for
us out here in the
Springfield,
home half
the
of the
first
second.
baseman, Jerriel
Starts him out with a
Gonzalez.
changeup off the plate for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Batting 5th,
Stepping
right
in,
fielder.
Zach Kirtley.
Zach
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kirtley.
And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the center
So
fielder.
coming to the plate, Connor Capel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Patino.
The pitcher, Luis Patino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Abrams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Standing in, Ivan Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Julio Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
At the plate,
The
Matthew
pitcher,
Liberatore. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh. 1 ball. No strike.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Abrams will put this one away, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Up where we left
Leading
off, Tirso Ornelas
fielder,
as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Taylor Colway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch down the first baseline. Struck him out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So digging in now, Hudson Potts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder Matthew Batman.
Standing in now, Matthew Batten, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Ornelas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Kramer Robertson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Shortstop.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Now at the plate, Irving Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Gorman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 1-0. At the plate, Peter Van Gansen.
Leading
First
off,
time up, he went
the
down
catcher.
looking.
Yeah, Matty, and
Peter
hopefully he got it
Van
out of his
Gansen.
system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
Now
ones
batting,
have that
the
late
pitcher,
action that just darts
Luis
at the last minute.
Patino.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Luis Patino. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This is foul right side. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Capel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup.
Leading up for the Cardinals,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Popped him up. Potts shading to his right. 1 out.
The right fielder,
That's
number
exactly
31.
what they wanted out of that pitch
Jack.
up in the zone. They took
Kurt
him up the
Play.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Zach Kirtley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Connor Capel.
Now to the plate, Connor Capel. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they
Now
finally
batting,
break through.
left
We're
fielder.
into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah,
Nope.
Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
At the plate now, Lars Nootbaar is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate, Julio
The
Rodriguez.
batter, the catcher,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this
Rodriguez.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike 1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Your
Jake
attention,
Woodford
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the
for your
mound.
Springfield Cardinals, number 40, Jake Woodford.
Coming to the plate now, Ivan
Leading
Castillo.
off,
He'll start
the
things
second
out
baseman,
now in the top half of the
Ivan
6th.
Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Pitching
The
101
batter,
is changing
the center
location
fielder,
and upsetting the
Tirso
hitter's timing. You do that,
Ornella.
and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Tirso Ornelas. Hey now, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Woodford, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Digging in, Taylor Colway. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Kirtley is camped under this one, and that will retire the side.
Your
John
attention,
Torres
please.
is going to come off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
as
for
he'll be
your
asked to lead off the
Springfield
bottom of
Cardinals,
inning number 6.
Number 21, John Torres.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kramer Robertson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kramer Robertson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
Now
Fastball,
batting,
middle cut,
the
places
second
it right
baseman,
back where it came
Irving Lopez.
So now to the plate, Irving Lopez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the
Well,
third
that's the
baseman,
difference between a harmless
Nowhere.
error and a costly one.
Gorman.
With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to
Now
strike
batting,
out looking, but it's
first
way
baseman,
worse when you do it with a guy in
Gary
scoring
L.
position. Those are the
John
times you really
Soler.
want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Jeriel Gonzalez. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 3-1.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Dobzhansky
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to
Now
start inning
pitching
number
for
7.
your Springfield Cardinals, number 91, Ryan Dobzhansky.
Stepping up to the plate, Hudson Potts.
Leading
He'll match
off,
up with a new
the
pitcher
third
to
baseman,
begin their half of the
Hudson
seventh.
Even though we're
Potts.
moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Matthew Basson.
Striding in, Matthew Batten, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
The batter,
and then start
the first
working
baseman,
outside the zone.
Kyle
Easier said than done,
Overstreet.
but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Kyle Overstreet, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play,
Ladies
and
and
that
gentlemen,
will
please
end the
join
inning.
for the
So we go
traditional
quietly here in this
7th
half
inning
inning.
stretch.
7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and Springfield leads this thing 3-1. Ready once again, Zach Kirtley. He'll try
Leading
and get
off
something
for
started in the
Springfield,
home half of the
the right
7th.
fielder, Zach
First pitch
Kirtley.
on its way. In there for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 12.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
Striding into the box, Connor Capel, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Blake Rogers comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Rogers.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. A runner in scoring position with none out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Lars
left fielder.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting,
got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another shot now. Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. Castillo has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Springfield's out in front, 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Fasola will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raider Escanio will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 30.
At the plate, Peter Van Gansen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Michel Baez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now coming into pinch hit, Michel Baez.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Now in the box, C.J. Abrams. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch.
Now
that fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Ivan Castillo. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Into the box, Raider Escanio, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Escanio.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ornelas is right there, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kramer Robertson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kramer Robertson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, second baseman,
standing in, Irving Lopez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Ninth inning coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 4-1.
Your attention, please.
Comes on from the pen,
now
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 22, Will
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in once again, Tirso Ornelas. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay.
Taylor Colway is on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15.
So stepping in, Taylor Colway. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Stepping into the box, Hudson Potts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball
Cardinals
game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Springfield used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matthew Liberatore gets the W on the mound. Luis Patino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight's 3rd game of this 4-game series is pretty much a Springfield win, as I'm going to say the Springfield Cardinals 1 more game with Amarillo. And you got to say we got Thursday night baseball beginning tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. Now we are pretty much getting late off into this gameplay stream, and you gotta say, the Springfield Cardinals take a win. The bottom half of the 5th inning against Amarillo was 2 runs, and it's a 2-1 ball game. 2 more runs come across, 1 during the bottom half of the 6th inning and 1 during the bottom half of the 7th. And it gives the Springfield Cardinals a 4-1 victory over Amarillo. Well, Matthew, Liberator will take the win on the mound. Also, he's our top player of the game. The save will go to Will Letcham. Letcham will take the save for the Springfield Cardinals tonight. Luis Patino takes the loss for the Amarillo Sod Poodles starting pitcher. We want everybody to know that tomorrow is the final game of our 4-game series against Amarillo. And then the Sod Poodles are heading on the road as they take their first appearance against the Arkansas Travelers. I do gotta say, this is gonna be an interesting ball game. And yeah. Well, tonight's final score. First for the victorious Springfield Cardinals. 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. For the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. Well, this has been baseball with your Springfield Cardinals. Don't forget, tomorrow is the final game of our 4-game series with the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, this was Springfield Cardinals baseball. And do gotta say, we have the Amarillo Sod Poodles losing this ball game to Springfield 4-1 in the final score.